Hello Internet, my name is Hazel from Hazelnutty Games, and good morning, welcome to Monday. I am now an adult in Monster Loves You. I've managed to go through my life with lots of ferocity and not much else, and we're gonna see how that affects the socio-political outlook of the town of, I think it's Omen, I think that's what they called it. I am drinking water through a straw, don't worry about it. You are an adult now, you will grow stronger over time, but your personality is no longer as mutable as it was when you were young. Well, shit. Okay. Onward to adulthood. Alright, well, actually, no, we got a good spread of stuff. I mean, we're not all that kind, we're not all that brave, but we got a little bit of honesty to go with our ferocity. So I can either explore the whale mist or politic with monsters. Given my ferocity, I feel like exploring is probably better. I see a snake. Let's do snake. You take the lead on a hunt in the whale mist, but you become separated from the group. Suddenly, you catch sight of something there. Where? This is creepy. Within that thicket, rumor has it an especially large, clever snake tricked Nash Nash, biting her and made her sick for days. It's right there, watching and waiting. I can either call everyone and get out of here, or I have beaten and eaten it before, time to eat another one. You know, if it's poisonous, I feel like eating it ain't so bright, so... Do I stay in character? Let's bolt. Let's book it. Oh, lost some bravery. You call everyone. What do you mean everyone? Everyone! Oh, I see. Let's go. You gather everyone and then retreat back to Omen. Nobody kills the snake and may forever lurk in the paths of the forest. Well, now I feel bad. Maybe I should have beat it up. But it wanted me to eat it, and eating poisonous monsters is never a good idea. I don't care how delicious they are. Let's try that one more time. Let's try the goat with 3 eyes this time. That's gonna go well. A squirrel hops into a pool of sunlight, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to bury nuts and make something of itself. You drop on it from a branch, grab it, and twist its head off. This is going well. Delicious decapitation. Wow. A young wolf suddenly leaps in front of you, snaps the squirrel out of your claws, and runs off laughing and barking. Wolves can bark now? Isn't that only dogs? Yeah. What? She must be multilingual, plus it looks like she's faster than you. I spent too much time wondering about the barking thing. Alright. Oh no, we're back to it running off laughing and barking. I either turn the tables on it or chase it into the bushes. Well, if it's faster than me, I don't want to chase it. So let's turn the tables on it somehow. Second squirrel creeps up and pokes at the discorporated head of the first one. You grab the new squirrel and chew on it, a little thinking. I either lure the wolf closer with the squirrel or show everyone I'm smarter than the wolf. Let's lure a little closer because I haven't shown it. I'm not smarter than it yet. Alright. Got some cleverness and some respect. Dangle the squirrel over your maw waiting. The wolf tries to steal it. Slash her with your claws and she flees, having learned not to mess with you again. And, you know, hey, I got a squirrel. It wasn't decapitated, but I suppose I can fix that. So, we did alright with the exploring. Let's try politicking. It always weirds me out when politicking is spelled with a K. I know that's the correct way to spell it, but it's odd. Alright, so we can politic with a snake. Politic with a heavy rock. This looks like politics, this sneaky guy. What's up with him? Bliss Tree comes to you, flapping her winglets and clutching her claws. Mupsy Moral's looking for me. I overslept. I missed the hairy hare hunt. What? Okay. What's so bad about missing the hairy hare hunt? That sounds awful. I was on the list for the hunt and those hairy hares are really fast. We have to collect enough of their feet every year so Omen Town has good luck. Well, how many feet the hunt brought back without her? None! I was supposed to watch from above and show the other hunters where the hares were hiding. Well, this sounds like a whole lot of not my problem. I guess I wouldn't be a very good politician. Bliss Tree flutters her winglets again, especially for me. Mopsy's going to print a story about how I ruined everything for everyone. Well, you kinda did. Okay. Bliss Tree suddenly leaps to the top of a garbage can, spreads her winglets, and glides away. Is this what Parliament's like? Okay. Just then, Mupsy Moral rolls into Portland Square, pen and pad grasped in her thin claws. Did you see Bliss Tree come through here? I want to make sure everyone knows the truth. Let's go with honesty. I'm an honest monster. I lost some kindness, but I got some respect. I wasn't very kind anyways. We don't need any of that. Mupsy laughs and prints a story. Your quote is an instant hit. Well, it's her fault for oversleeping. That's what alarms are for. Surely monsters have alarm clocks. Some of the elders start calling Blizz Tree Blizz Tree. See, that's just funny. At least nobody will miss the next hairy hare hunt, right? Our village has bad luck because of you. This is all your fault. Based on looking at some screenshots from other people's playthroughs, this little monster icon will be different based on how the choices that you make. So my little, like, gourd with oven mitts is specific to me in my playthrough. Just so you know. Let's do one more explore, see how that goes. Splat. You stalk the forest, hunting an elusive swift elk. Suddenly it emerges from the underbrush, lowering its antlers and pawing the ground. It's going to charge. It's an elk. Tear it apart. Bravery. Got some extra. I got a lot of bravery from that. The elk charges and you duck under it, slashing a hole in its chest. Instead of a heart, you find nothing. The elk turns, catches you with his antlers, and flings you into a tree. This game is really violent considering that it's marketed to children. What the elk bounds away. It's unkillable. Guys, there's an elk with no heart, and it's weirding me out. I should probably tell them. Okay. The others thank you for alerting them to this unusual prey. They spread out. Eventually, Jackery finds the elk, devours it whole. He seems a little dizzy afterwards. There is some Lovecraftian shit going on there. Alright. Let's go back to politicking. Let's see what the bouncy dude's all about. Monsters are gathering around the skull pole. They invite you to dance with them. What's a skull pole? Few monsters die without dissolving themselves in the communal spawning pit. What? What? Other monsters save the heads of the deceased and hang them on the skull pole. The skin and flesh turn to slime, eventually leaving only bone. Okay, so I don't... Do I dance? Will I die if I dance? Let's be brave. Let's dance around the skull pole. The only problem is you've never done the skull dance, and now everyone is watching you. I could wait for somebody else to do it and watch them. Slip away or begin a dance. Let's wait, because that's, I mean, monkey see, monkey do. Uh-oh. They're all looking at you, right at you, expectantly. See, this is why I don't go to parties. Or outside. The only okay, so that's not working. Can I, whatever. YOLO. Begin to dance. You move closer to the skull pole. I can either dance fast and thrash a bit like you just don't care. Apologize for your ignorance, dance slowly, or try to show some respect to the skulls. Is this gonna be a cop-out? I feel like if I thrash around like I just don't care, people are gonna get pissed at me. Let's apologize so they know that I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, honesty and respect, good. Your dance is very good, showing proper reverence for the skulls. The others take turns doing the same. At the end, all of you howl once for the lost and the dead. Okay, so it was a good thing I didn't do the thrashing about. That probably would have gotten me into trouble. I think my ferocity is more suited to exploring, so let's do that. This looks like a giant mouth. You're following a deer in the forest. We did deer. Oh, no, that was elk. This is deer. They're clearly different. Trail comes to an abrupt end just in front of the cave entrance. The hoof prints look strange. Like the deer doubled back. It's a trap! It's a trap! What do you do about it? I can get away from the cave, fight the trap, or turn the trap against the deer. How would I turn the trap against the deer? Cleverness, sure. I like how you get cleverness, not for figuring out the puzzle, but for making the choice that sounds clever. You walk into the cave and find Hamray taking one of his famous naps. The huge monster is known for his irritability. When he's awakened, a twig snaps in the bushes and the deer is fleeing. I can draw the deer closer or wait for him to come to me. How do we draw him closer? You shriek and crouch. Hamray starts to wake up. I got some cleverness. And I got some ferocity. The deer crept forward to watch you spring the trap. I leap back out of the cave and I kill it. Ugh, dinner. Hamray stumbles out of the cave, half asleep but ready to fight. Given that I just like caused some carnage right over him at his nap, which is kind of rude. I mean, if I was napping, as I often do, and somebody was gutting a deer, I would be pretty pissed. I'm gonna give him some meat. That'll be nice. Oh, that was a good decision. Look at all that. You mollify the huge monster with half. Hey, I said some, not half. Hey, Hamray says, hey, you can wake me up at any time if it's gonna be with a meal like that. Fine, fatty. Let's explore again. 8 days left. Spine doctor has asked you to catch a special fox. It limps, she says, and it coughs. I need it quickly, if at all. Sure. YOLO. You go forth into the forest, trailing the fox. As you get closer, you catch a glimpse of its ragged ears. It's limping. Alright. To draw near, you smell something sickly sweet. The fox is vomiting. Let's chase it, but wash my claws frequently. I wouldn't want to get sick. Alright, got some cleverness, lost some bravery. The vomiting fox disappeared. Alright. Well, that's upsetting. Well, with 7 days left, I think we will be able to finish this up and see how it all goes next Monday. So I'm going to leave it here for now, keep them nice and short. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.